Grow a Garden just dropped their fall update, and there are so many hidden things that everybody is missing. I'm talking about brand new pets with busted abilities that nobody probably even pays attention to. There's also seeds that rival the Bone Blossom, and even gear that can straight up break the whole entire mutation system. But here's the catch. A lot of these are totally easy to miss, and if you don't grab them before this whole event ends, you're totally gonna regret it. So I went through everything and picked out the 7 biggest secrets in this update for you guys. And trust me, the last one is going to change your entire garden forever. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to those who entered our last giveaway. A lot of you were so positive in the comments that we're gonna be doing another giveaway, and this time I'm giving away 8 of these swans. Entering is the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do is literally like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment down below with your Roblox username and favorite pet in the game. Yo, I read every single comment, so make sure you do not miss out. Now, one of the hidden things you guys must have missed in this fall update comes from this fall festival gear shop. Matter of fact, the first couple of secrets are gonna be from here. Now, the item I'm talking about is the golden acorn. If you guys haven't taken the time to scroll through your fall gear shop, or you haven't even unlocked this yet, you need to contribute to the fall bloom 17 times, which is quite a lot, but once you do get it, you're gonna be unlocking this crazy item. The thing is, you have to wait for it to restock as well, but what it does is, it resets any pet you have to age 1. But the thing is, it gives it a random mutation. Now you could just say, oh, the pet mutation machine exists in the back of the map. Well, if you guys have eyes, you can see that you need to be a level 50 pet to be able to mutate. Getting 10 extra levels takes so long. So what I'm saying is, this new golden acorn can do that for you for 10 less levels. It literally says, the pet must be over age 40. 41 or 40, that's still less than level 50. And it does the same thing as the pet mutation machine. This golden acorn right here is going to be especially useful for the grinders of this game. Now, another hidden thing you guys might have missed that I wanted to talk about is also going to come from the fall festival gear shop. That thing I'm talking about is actually going to be this maple sprinkler right here. You need to contribute to the fall bloom about 9 times to get it, and it's a legendary item. Now, you might be asking, what makes it so different than other sprinklers? It literally says increases growth speed, mutation chances, and fruit size. Every other sprinkler does that, right? But if we go back to it, it says it only does it for fall plants and it lasts 5 minutes. But here's the secret not everybody knows. If you pair that maple sprinkler with the new maple resin, that's when things become absolutely broken. I say that because the maple sprinkler only works on fall plants, meaning it gives it a bigger buff and more multipliers. Y'all should try it out for yourself. Now, if you think that gear was insane, wait until you hear about the pets I'm about to talk about. Jandel and the team decided to add more pets to the fall update, and I'm sure you guys know that. But there might be some that you absolutely missed out on the abilities, and they are so broken. If you go over to this stand and talk to Avery, you are gonna see that the game has 5 pets that you can buy. But the thing is, you need to unlock it by contributing to the fall bloom. The same as everything, basically. But there's 2 insane pets that you guys definitely need to know about that's better than the rest. And these are the hidden pets I'm about to show y'all. The first pet being the sugar glider. Now, you might be asking, why is the sugar glider so special? Why am I hyping it up so much? In the game, it literally says it occasionally glides from random different fruits, copies 1 mutation from each fruit, and applies it to the next. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, or it just seems confusing, this sugar glider is basically a discount T-Rex. If y'all played the prehistoric event with the dinosaur eggs, you already know getting a T-Rex was hard enough. And for those lucky enough to get it, congratulations. But basically, the sugar glider is a T-Rex 2.0 because, like I said, it copies 1 mutation from each fruit and applies it to the next. So if you didn't get the T-Rex back then, now is your chance before this event ends to grab a sugar glider. But if you guys do not want to put any work in or even wait for notifiers to get these pets, there's also one other thing you can do. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, MitchCactus. Instead of trying to trade up and take weeks just to get your favorite pet, you can get it instantly from the boys over at MitchCactus. They have the fastest delivery in the industry. You can even get your pets in less than 20 minutes. And you know you can trust them because they have over 19,000 Trustpilot reviews. The boys over at MitchCactus gave me my own code GIRAFFE for 5% off any purchase. Use it while you still can. I'll leave the link in the description description down below. The best part about it, you can get multiple sugar gliders at the same time. You just have to wait for them to restock. Now, unless you want to spend 568 Robux and buy each one separately, you guys can either go on Discord notifier groups, or you can set up a macro or auto clicker just so you can get the sugar glider whenever it's in stock. Now, I did say that I'm talking about 2 pets, not just one, that has a hidden crazy superpower. A lot of you probably think I'm talking about the Swan, but I'm not. You guys already know you have a 1% chance to get the Swan, as you can tell, but this next pet I'm going to be talking about is definitely crazier than the Swan in my opinion. The even crazier part is you can just get it from the store as well. The next pet I'm actually talking about is going to be the space squirrel. And if you guys couldn't read by its ability, it can give any plant the void touched mutation. Now, if y'all don't know about the void touched mutations, you can only get it one in 2 ways. Let me show you. As y'all could tell, the void touch mutation gives a 135 times multiplier to your crops. That is insane. And like I mentioned, you can only get it during a black hole event or with the OP space squirrel pet that I was mentioning. I call that a hidden feature because not a lot of people know about the void touch mutation in general. And the crazy part is the fact that they're letting a pet give you that mutation is insane. Now you don't have to wait for a black hole to spawn just so you can get it. If you end up getting your hands on a space squirrel, you are going to be set financially in this game. The only thing is, you have to wait for it to go in stock, and you have to contribute to the fall bloom about 17 times. Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple of secrets to absolutely get this 100% without missing the stock. The first way you can do this is, like I mentioned earlier, joining a Discord server, literally the official Grow a Garden Discord server, so you can set up notifiers to help you notify whether that's in stock or not. You can also join other servers like the Dawn Discord server. They also have specific pings if you wanted other seeds and all that. I'll link those Discords down in the description below. That way, you can't miss getting the space squirrel or the sugar glider, whichever one you want. Alright, since we're on the topic of pets, I also want to bring up a couple pets nobody talks about, but these are just fun and unique pets in my opinion. The thing is, a lot of you probably don't even know this exists, or you totally missed it because you can only get it from the fall egg and you have a 1.5% chance of getting this pet. The pet I'm talking about is actually going to be the barn owl. Now, as you guys can see, you have a 1.5% chance of getting it, but it has a couple of abilities that are really good. The first ability that it has is Wise Shopper, and any pet that you bought from the shop literally has a chance to get extra weight. Now, if y'all already didn't know, the more weight or the heavier your pet is, the better their abilities become. The second passive ability that this barn owl has is Prince of Fall, meaning all fall type pets gain bonus XP per second. Meaning, if I had a barn owl right here in my garden with all of these swans that I'm giving away, by the way, all these swans would be gaining bonus XP every single second, and that is so OP if I'm trying to age these boys. The thing is, like I mentioned, you can only get the barn owl from the fall egg, so a lot of people kind of missed it and don't even know it exists. Now, the other hidden pet I also wanted to mention from the fall egg is going to be the grizzly bear. You have a 10% chance to get it, and it literally has 2 passive abilities that it can do. If you guys didn't see them already, the first one is Fall Express, and it has the chance to apply the fall mutation to any of your plants. The other ability it has is called Mighty Bear, and it literally grants increased player size. Like, bro, what? The barn owl and grizzly bear are 2 of those pets that people are not showing enough love or paying enough attention to in this update, and that's what I wanted to show y'all as well. You guys can literally get the fall egg from Avery over here. And like I mentioned earlier, it's really important for you to get these eggs through a Discord notifier because right now it's not in stock and we don't have a restock button. In my personal opinion, that's the best thing you can do. Now I'm about to talk about the rarest secret mutation that probably nobody knows about in this game. The next hidden mechanic I'm going to be talking about is going to be insane. And the crazy part is it can give you so much shekels if you use it correctly. If you guys haven't already guessed, I'm talking about the Swan's ability. If you guys don't already know this beast's ability, let me show you. It has 2 passive abilities, one being Swan Song and the other called Bird of Grace. So the Swan Song occasionally goes to another person's pet and it lets your pet perform its ability. It's basically a mimic octopus, but instead of mimicking your own pet, it mimics another person's pet. That's OP if your friends have rare pets and if you're in a server with them all the time. But that's not even the hidden thing that I'm talking about with a Swan. The hidden mechanic with the Swan I'm talking about is the Bird of Grace ability, because it occasionally applies the graceful mutation to your plants. The thing is, not a lot of people even know what the graceful mutation does and how much it's worth. So let me show you how much it's actually worth. As you guys can see, if you look at the graceful mutation, you can literally only get it with the Swan pet. And the crazy part is it has a 77 times multiplier. It makes your plant worth 77 times more. Now combine that with other mutations, the Swan can be an absolute moneymaker. And that mutation is one of the best hidden features about this Swan. Like I mentioned earlier though, there is a 1% chance that you get this, so it is pretty rare. Then again, you can enter my giveaway because I have about 8 of these to give away, and whoever does enter, good luck to y'all because I can't wait to get these off my hands. Now the next new feature, not a lot of people know that I'm about to talk about here, is going to be about one of the new seeds the devs added to this game. Now they added 7 new seeds to the game, but the most important one being the maple resin, which is what I'm going to talk about next here. Let me show you guys this. As you guys can see, the maple resin is literally a transcendent plant. If it ever is in stock, it's going to be worth 1.5 billion shekels, and some people say it's better than the bone blossom. Do I agree with that? I don't think so. Because let me show you guys this. If you guys look at the stats of the maple resin, the price floor value is about 171,000 shekels, with the average being 190,000 shekels right here. Now if we compare it to the bone blossom, the price floor value of the bone blossom is 180,000, with its average value being 200,000. That's 10,000 more than the average value of the maple resin, since this is only sitting at 190,000. But here's the thing. It's the closest thing we're going to get to the bone blossom than anything else. If you guys have already missed out on the candy blossom, that's totally fine, because that's when the game kind of first came out. Not a lot of people even have the candy blossom. Now, if you missed out on the bone blossom, this might be one of your only chances to get something even similarly close to it, so do not miss out. Now, would I spend 999 Robux on it? No, I wouldn't. I would actually contribute to this 17 times just so you can unlock it. And from there, you can set up a Discord notifier to make sure you have this in stock. Now, like I said, if you don't have Discord, there's other ways to get it as well. If you have a computer, you can set up a macro just so you can get the maple resin here. The thing is, if you set up an auto clicker just to put it here, it's going to keep clicking, but it's going to kick you for being AFK. If you use an actual macro, it'll keep moving around for you, and it's going to go to this guy, scroll down, and actually click this. That way, you won't get kicked and you actually get the maple resin. Alright, finally, here are the hidden things people definitely sleep on that they should pay attention to. I'm talking about none other than the Fall Festival cosmetics. And there's a couple cosmetics that are actually kind of game breaking. If we go up to our friend over here and look at the things that we can buy from the Fall Cosmetics shop, you guys could see there's a bunch of eye-catching things that you can buy. But there's 2 things you guys need to buy before this update goes away. The first thing being the fall fountain. Now, the thing is with a fountain, you need to contribute at least 10 times for you to actually unlock it. But the hidden thing about the fountain not a lot of people know about, that you guys should definitely know, is literally the fact that it gives the fall mutation to your plants, and it does that passively. Now I'm going to show you guys how much the fall mutation actually gives to your plants. As you guys can see, it gives a ×4 multiplier to your plants, and you can get it from the fountain cosmetic. The crazy part is this though. Most cosmetics are just there for show, but the fall fountain is actually an S tier cosmetic because it boosts the value of your crops. What other cosmetic does that other than the fall fountain? Would I put it in the level of the Nihanzaru hot tub? I wouldn't say so. I feel like it's a tier below. But the fact that a single cosmetic can just boost the value of your crops is insane. So you guys better get your hands on it quick. Now the final thing that people definitely sleep on in the fall update, and that you should definitely get before it goes away, is actually going to come from the Fall Festival gear shop over here. I wanted to save the best for last because not a lot of people know about this and they haven't even looked through all the shops. But if you go over here and talk to them, you're going to be able to buy a leaf blower once you contribute to the Fall Bloom 2 times. Now you might be wondering, why do you want me to get a leaf blower so bad? Like, what does it even do? Bro, it literally lets you fly around the entire map backwards once you have it. The fact that you can fly in this game makes it a lot more fun because you can go around zooming across the entire map looking at everyone's garden. Also, you can use it to flex, and that's just a fun little feature that I'm glad the devs did add. Now those are just some of the secret hidden things people definitely missed in this new update. I know I'm missing a lot more, but you guys should definitely not sleep on what I mentioned. But let me ask you this, what do you think is the most broken thing they added into the game? Now some of you might argue it's the golden acorn, the squirrel, or the sugar glider pet. But if you ask me the most broken thing that they added, I would say it's the swan, because it literally gives your plants a ×80 multiplier. And not only that, it also has a second ability where it basically acts like a mimic octopus, but for other pets that other people are using. That is insane. That's like a 2-in-1 deal with a swan. Speaking of which, this is going to be the final time I mention this, but I'm giving away 8 of my swans. Like guys, entering this giveaway is so simple, and all you literally have to do is like this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment with your Roblox username and favorite pet in Grow a Garden. You guys don't believe that I read every single comment, but I do. Trust me. I'm giving away a lot of them, so you have a way higher chance of winning this giveaway. I'm going to be announcing the winners on Friday or at the end of this week. Just wanted to say good luck to those who entered. And if y'all are wondering the best method to get the fall egg to get these swans, don't worry, I got you. I'll have it covered in the next few videos, so you guys make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching. Peace.